other side as well, if possible, just so we can fill out both sides.
dreams are drifting through the air. Sleepy village, glowing soft tonight. Little windows shining warm and bright. Lantern lights guide dreams along the way. Moonlight watches softly till the day. Hedgehogs tuck the blanket warm and tight. A little child sleeping cozy inside. Lantern glowing softly near the bed. Soft night settles round the sleepy head. Fox walks softly, watching over homes. is resting under leaves. Sleepy village, glowing soft tonight. Little windows shining warm and bright. Lantern lights guide dreams along the way. Moonlight watches softly till the day. Walnut cradle rocks where dreams are left. Tiny blanket tucked with gentle thread. Mouse pulls curtains closed with gentle care. Quiet dreams are drifting through the air. Sleepy village, glowing soft tonight. Little windows shining warm and bright. Lantern lights guide dreams along the way. Moonlight watches softly till the day. Hedgehogs tuck the blanket warm and tight. Little child sleeping cozy inside. Lantern glowing softly near the bed. Soft night settles round the sleepy head. Fox walks softly watching over homes. Golden windows glowing calm and warm. Garden pathways calm beneath the trees. Sleeping rooftops resting in the breeze. Sleepy village, glowing soft tonight. Little windows shining warm and bright. Lantern lights guide dreams along the way. Moonlight watches softly till the day. Sleepy village, glowing soft tonight. Little windows shining warm and bright. Lantern lights guide dreams along the way. Moonlight watches softly till the day. Stars above the rooftops softly shine. Little village sleeps in peace divine. is resting under leaves.
Could I ask you all please to stand? Thank you.
Sleepy village, glowing soft tonight. Little windows shining warm and bright. Lantern lights guide dreams along the way. Moonlight watches softly till the day. Walnut cradle rocks where dreams are led. Tiny blanket tucked with gentle thread. Mouse pulls curtains closed with gentle care. Quiet dreams are drifting through the air. Sleepy village, glowing soft tonight.
Thank you. Please be seated. Well, a very warm welcome to you all, and thank you all so much for being here on this most difficult of days as we join together as family and friends to say goodbye to Phoebe. None of us want to be here this morning, but it is important that we come together to support Phoebe's parents, Justina and Rafal, her big brother Ryan, and all of her wider family, to surround them in our love and to celebrate the love for Phoebe that we all feel today. It may seem strange to use the word celebrate at this very sad time, but Phoebe made an enormous difference to so many people's lives in her short time with us that it is right that we do everything that we can to ensure that she will never be forgotten. The name Phoebe is of Greek origin, translating to bright, shining, radiant, and that couldn't have been a more appropriate name for this young lady who brought joy into the lives of everyone who met her over the last 10 years. My name is Stuart Holden. I'm a humanist celebrant. A humanist funeral such as this is one conducted with the understanding that birth and death are the beginning and end to our natural lives, but where the focus today should be on the memories and the love that remains after a person has left us. And that same principle applies whether that person was very old or very young. When someone dies in old age, it is seen as a natural event, like the sunset dissolving into the dusk as night falls. But the death of a child when life has only just begun feels more like the sun being suddenly blotted out by an unexpected eclipse. Our sense of natural order, of rightness and justice is overturned. Children come into our lives and they make our world more beautiful. Their passing leaves their footprints on our hearts, and we are never, ever quite the same. Losing your child is heartbreaking beyond words. The grief that we feel today is quite simply an expression of our love for Phoebe. So Justina and Rafal and Ryan, we're gathered here today to honour Phoebe and the dreams that you had of her life to come, to celebrate your love for her and say farewell to her. And although there is little that any of us can say that will lessen the pain that you feel today, I hope you gain some comfort from being here with those who care deeply for you and who will wrap their arms around you with love and warmth. What may be a little comfort is to know that when we carry our loss with us, we carry the spirit of those we have lost. We are all the sum total of those we have loved and those who have loved us. So Phoebe has become woven into who you are now, and she will live forever in your hearts in that way. She will always be a part of who you are, of how you face the world, and how you build your future together as a couple and as a family. You will always carry her with you. You are not the same people that you were 10 years ago, and you will honour Phoebe's life by living the rest of your lives with all the love you have for her. Well, Phoebe was born on 21st of August 2015, and although her first 12 months or so seemed relatively normal, it soon became apparent that Phoebe was special. As you all know, she was eventually diagnosed with Rett syndrome. She communicated mainly with her big, beautiful eyes, but what everyone will remember, I imagine, is her laugh. She could light up the room with her giggle. Her lovely nature meant she endeared herself to everyone who met her. She loved music and sensory lights, and when she was at home, the back garden was one of her favourite places. She loved being bounced on the trampoline, and the sound of the ice cream van in particular. Well, Phoebe, of course, adored Ryan, and there were many big family trips away to places like Portrush, Dublin, Newcastle, and of course over to Poland to meet more family there. Well, over the last few days, Rafael and Justina have put together the farewell words from Phoebe that are printed on the card that you have, and I'm honoured to be able to share those words with you in English. My dear ones, thank you for coming here today to say goodbye to me. I can see all of you and I can feel how much you love me. It gives me peace and warmth, and I'm taking that with me. I would like you to remember me just as I truly was, the girl who laughed so loudly and so honestly that everyone eventually laughed with me. The girl who loved wearing pyjamas because pyjamas are simply the best thing in the world. The girl who wore her hair in a pineapple because it was comfy, funny, and just my way. And the girl who always managed to mess up every plan my parents made. They liked planning, and I liked changing everything, turning it upside down and doing things my way. It tired them a little, but I know it made them laugh too. Thanks to that, our home was never boring, and that was beautiful. Mum, Dad, I love you more than anything in the world. Thank you for being with me every day, in every fight, in every smile. Thank you for letting me be myself. Because of you, I felt loved, safe, and happy. And Ryan, thank you for all the little kisses you gave me every single day, for never forgetting them, for your kindness, your warmth, and your love that I felt every day. You are the best brother I could ever dream of. I love you more than life. And one more thing, I want to thank everyone who cared for me, supported me, and looked after me every single day. Thank you to the wonderful people at Craigavon Hospital on the children's ward, Blossom. Thank you to the community nursing team, who were always there when I needed them. Thank you to Sierra School in Lurgan for the warmth, patience, and all the beautiful moments. And thank you to the Northern Ireland Children's Hospice in Belfast for the kindness, peace, and love you surrounded me with. I felt your care every day, and I'm taking it with me. And to everyone here, like laugh more, hug a little time, allow you and times that won't happen. I'm not in your memories, in your laughter, I will always be here. I'm going to hand over at this point to two ladies in turn who so kindly have offered to say a few words to you. Is Wendy from the Craigavon Community Nursing Team. So Wendy, I'll hand over to you, please. Thank you.
How can I adequately summarise the wonderful gift of 10 years of Phoebe Krasnodebska in a few minutes? That's an impossible task. Where do I even begin to honour such a remarkable, beautiful little girl? Princess Phoebe, Phoebes, or as she was more affectionately known in our office simply as PK, because very few of us could correctly pronounce your surname, let alone attempt to spell it. Since birth, Phoebe was a brave fighter with the most beautiful smile and the most infectious laugh. Such a bright, joyful, happy, good girl. Even though Phoebe could not speak, as has already been said, she communicated volumes through her beautiful eyes, her unforgettable, spontaneous giggle, and her wide smile that just lit up every room. She brought a calm and a loving presence with her everywhere she went. Her life, albeit far too short, had an immeasurable impact and made a difference to everyone who had the privilege of ever meeting her. Living with Rett syndrome meant that every day asked a little more of Phoebe than it does for most. Yet she faced these challenges with amazing strength, a resilient spirit, and a kind of grace that inspired those of us who looked on. She taught us lessons about patience, perseverance, joy, and beauty in small things, lessons that will stay with us for the rest of our lives. There's a well-known true saying that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Phoebe made every one of us feel warm, happy, and loved. She made the world softer. She brought people together, and she reminded us that love is not measured in years, but in moments of connection, moments of joy. She never asked for anything, but she gave back so much, more than we could have ever given to her. Her memory will not die, for she has left a lasting imprint on so many people. Phoebe was surrounded by the most devoted and loving parents, and the best big brother any child could ever have hoped for. Their dedication was not just care, but a profound and unwavering expression of unconditional love. They created a world where she was safe, cherished, and understood. A world where she was shaped around her needs and her comfort. Their love for her was constant. It was gentle, tireless, selfless, and fierce. And Phoebe felt it. She relaxed in their presence. They were her safe place, and they were her home. They loved her, and she loved them. Justina, Raphael, and Ryan, be encouraged and be comforted when I tell you, you did an amazing job. You have no regrets. You gave it your all. And your insight and sensitivity have taught us how to advocate for special children like Phoebe, and how to love with the utmost compassion and care. Phoebe was so blessed to have you as her family, and you were richly blessed to have her as your daughter and little sister. You were always so committed, and if love alone could have saved her, she never would have left. It took a lot of people to care for Phoebe. Pediatricians, consultants, dietitians, physiotherapists, occupational therapists, nurse specialists, nurses, healthcare workers, community children's nurses, teachers, classroom assistants, and hospice workers. But no one did it better than you. And every decision, every difficult choice you had to make was always with Phoebe's best interests at heart. For 10 years, your entire life revolved around medications, tube feeds, suction machines, hospital appointments, oxygen levels, saturation checks, hoisting, equipment, supplies, seizure, dystonia, emergency care plans. You know all the medical terminology better than some health professionals even do. Your hands moved in autopilot, drawing up meds, lifting, transferring, comforting. You were needed every second of every day. Then suddenly Phoebe died. Your world fell apart, yet you're somehow expected to exist normally and readjust quickly. Caregiving wasn't just something you did, it became who you were. Your family routine, your purpose, your identity. Normal life will feel alien to you now. Free time is a strange concept. Even rest feels wrong. The deafening silence after years of machines, medicines, schedules, and constant care is now your reality. You've spent years learning how to keep Phoebe stable and alive, but no one will be able to teach you how to survive now that she has gone. However, you're not alone. We will endeavour to walk alongside you in your journey of grief and offer you care and support. Your life still has immense purpose, although it now looks very different to anything you've ever known. We will carry Phoebe with us into every day, not just beside us anymore, just deeper inside. She may have left this world, but she hasn't left our hearts. She will live on in the better part of us all. In Sierra, Phoebe loved the song, "You Are My Sunshine." Her teacher and classroom assistants sang it to her all the time. I don't know if I'm going to sing it. I'll just say it. Spare you the pain. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Phoebe, unlike the song suggests, did know how much we loved her. Her CCN, her hospice, her Blossom, and her Sierra family. She brought us sunshine when she often burst into fits of giggles, and with many happy memories she will continue to bring the sunshine even when it feels dark, when it feels heavy, when the mornings are too quiet and the nights are too long. When you are overwhelmed by her loss, don't remember her last breath. Remember her smile and the way she loved. Her memories will give the strength you need to carry on, strength you didn't know you had. Focus on the love you still feel, the memories that comfort, that time cannot ever take away. Keep pushing on, carry her memory with you, every step, every breath, every moment, because loving Phoebe won't ever end. It's just changed. There is no roadmap for this kind of grief, no wisdom or words that makes it make any sense. It's not about moving on or finding closure. Rather, it's about learning slowly and painfully how to carry both love and loss together, continuing to love Phoebe while at the same time learning to survive the unimaginable absence that she leaves behind. So thank you. Thank you for the honour and privilege of allowing us into your lives and into your home, to be welcomed to share in your suffering and in your joy, and for allowing us to help support you in caring for your precious daughter and little sister. Phoebe was deeply loved and always will be. I rejoice today, for there's great hope in the midst of great sorrow, and I know that Phoebe's in heaven, a place of unspeakable joy where I believe she's more alive today than she's ever been. All her sickness has gone. No more dystonia, no more seizures, no more chest infections, no more pain, no more tears, no more wrets. New, complete, whole, fully alive. And I look forward to the day when I will meet Phoebe again, when she will walk and run and laugh, and when she will be able to speak to me. I can only imagine what she might say. Wendy, you tortured me with your singing, and you startled me all the time because you were too loud. Phoebe was an amazing little girl. I am so thankful for her life and for all that she has given us. We will never, ever forget her. PK, our little sunshine girl.
Wendy, thank you so much. Thank you. As mentioned, the Blossom Children's Ward at Craigavon Hospital was also a huge part of Phoebe's life, and I know Diana from there has kindly offered to say a few words to you also. Diana, I'll hand over to you. Thank you.
I heard your voice in the wind today, and I turned to see your face. The warmth of the wind caressed me as I stood silently in place. I felt your touch in the sun today as its warmth filled the sky. I closed my eyes for your embrace, and my spirit soared high. I saw your eyes in the window pane as I watched the falling rain. It seemed as each raindrop fell, it quietly said your name. I held you close in my heart today. It made me feel complete. You may have died, but you are not gone. You will always be a part of me. As long as the sun shines, the wind blows, the rain falls, you will live on inside of me forever, for that is all my heart knows.
Thank you so much to both of you for that. It is so clear that Phoebe made such a difference in her time here. She touched the world in the smallest of ways, and she leaves behind this group of people, and of course many more, who will ensure that she is remembered. Today many of us have come together from different places. We're all at different stages on our own journey through life. Our paths are varied. We look at life in different ways. But there is one thing that we have in common at one point or another, and to some degree or other, our lives touched Phoebe's life and were therefore enriched by having known her. It is impossible to list every friend, neighbour and medical professional who's offered support and simply kind wishes over the past 10 years, of course. But from the consultants and teams, everyone at hospitals, the school, and many, many more became like second, third and fourth families to her, and she was so well looked after by many who went far above and beyond what their jobs required. Thank you all. So our proceedings here are almost over, but we'll take a moment just for quiet reflection, just to allow you to remember Phoebe in your own way, and to allow those of you with religious beliefs to pray if you wish. This is the time to do so. So make a use of this quiet moment of reflection in whatever way is most meaningful for you. Once again, on behalf of Phoebe's family, thank you all for coming here this morning to honour her life. It means a great deal to the family that you are here. To Justina and Rafael and Ryan, who've been amazing parents, and a brother who've held themselves together with dignity and courage that no person or couple should have to summon. We can only say that living through this experience joins you with so many other parents who've suffered the loss of a child, and those who will do so in the future. Phoebe's existence, therefore, was not in vain, as I know in time you will meet other parents and grandparents whose experiences resonate with your own, and you will be able to say to them at the time when they most need to hear it, that they are not alone. To all the friends here today, as Wendy spoke so earlier on and said, Phoebe's family will need your support going forward in the days and months and years to come. It's your job to keep Phoebe's name in the conversation, to keep her memory alive. In the words of Elizabeth Edwards, if you know someone who has lost a loved one and you're afraid to mention them because you think you might make them sad by reminding them that they died, you're not reminding them. They didn't forget that they died. What you're reminding them of is that you remember that they lived, and that is the greatest gift. At this point, could I ask you again, please, to stand if you're able? We're going to make our way out to a song which needs no introduction, Christina Perry's version of You Are My Sunshine. We'll make our way outside in due course, then we'll make our way on to Kernan Cemetery, where Phoebe's ashes will be laid to rest. You are most welcome to join us there if you wish. Alternatively, there will be time to talk to each other outside before we head on. Most importantly, please do look after yourselves and each other. Thank you.